Another short story from another planet. This planet is Jupiter, of course, and it's always recognizable because not only of those beautiful bands of clouds and the colored stripes there, but also because of the big red spot, which is a big red spot. So the cool thing, though, is this red spot has been observed for as long as anybody's been looking at it through a telescope. It's just been there for probably close to 400 years and probably longer. It's shrinking. Oh no, the storm might be subsiding. It is shrinking. The NASA Hubble Space Telescope has taken a couple of images over the last few decades. The top one here is in '95, and this one was just a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago, and released anyway. And there we are, April 21st. And as you can see, it's getting less oblongy and more round. And it's even more pronounced when you go back and look at some historical images. This is actually a drawing, and you know, I meant to go, it's 1870.
I thought this was 1873 or something.
Something like that. It's a hand drawing because, you know, but also an early image of Jupiter, also from the 1870s, shows how just huge the Great Red Spot is. That black dot, by the way, is probably the shadow of one of its moons, Io, but the spot is enormous. This is from 1974, which is when Pioneer 11 went past. Very close-up image, and you can see all the swirly colors. There's tons I could say about it, but this is a short story, so I won't.
This is the impressionistic view, right?
It's an image. It is an image. It looks like a painting, but it is actually an image. And of course, it's circulating, like all storms do. It doesn't have an eye like a hurricane, but it is just sort of this high-pressure system immersed in the high cloud tops of Jupiter with all that crazy shear and wind and rotation going on. So it's you know, a pretty fascinating storm. Oh, NASA has another video about the Great Red Spot.
It's a swirling mass of gas and colored clouds that is bigger than the Earth.
Do you guys remember him? Andy Ingersoll, he was one of our guests a little while ago. We had kind of a wacky night with Andy Ingersoll. It was hard to keep up with him. So we just, for the fun of it, got a few
One thing we do hope to see
clips
is
of best
whether there is weather at 50 bars. But we can't see down below the clouds because clouds are cloudy. And I don't know, who uses microwaves? Microwaves, okay, your microwave oven.
I'm trying to think of an analogy for microwaves.
There is a gap in there, and so we can safely fly through for a few years, and then we're fried. But the money will run out anyway, so that's
So yeah, so that's our friend Andy, it was just fun to see him talk about the red spot. So it's obviously a cool little story, something we're all very, oops, wrong button, excited about.
Add one thing on that.
Yeah.
As an observer, it's been known for quite a while that Jupiter's red spot's been shrinking, but what's alarming right now is that 10% of all of the shrinking observed since like that 1870s drawing has occurred in the last 2 years or so, or a year and a half.
Yeah.
So,
So something dramatic is happening on Jupiter.
Yeah.